Now that you've logged into the Collector application, this tutorial is going to show you some of the features and functions of the Collector application. So let's begin. So the first thing you'll see is on the left-hand frame, it identifies the stormwater assets that are currently available in SAMS. So right now you'll see ponds, which are identified as a blue dot. Linear treatment facilities are identified as a solid blue line. Again, linear treatment facilities are going to be assets such as stormwater treatment swales, ditch block systems, and exfiltration systems. Linear conveyance systems identified as a blue dashed line. Again, these are conveyance swales, ditches, and canals and trench drains. Vertical facilities, these are drainage wells and vertical exfiltration systems identified as a blue triangle. Primarily going to find these in District 6 and District 4, but I'm sure other districts are also have some drainage wells that they could inventory as well. Linear objects, these are structures that are associated with a linear treatment system, such as a ditch block structure, a weir, or some other control structure. And certain districts have a desire to track those specific linear objects. And again, they're going to be associated with a linear feature like a ditch block system. So now that you have a little bit of an overview of what you'll see when you first log into SAMS, let's show you how the Collector application, some of the functions that it can provide you so you can get the most out of the tool. In the upper right-hand corner, you have a couple of icons. The one in the middle here, it looks like an hourglass or a magnifying glass. This is your search tool. So if you want to search for a specific facility, you would click on it, and then you'll see this search bar opens up. You'll type in or paste the district facility ID number. And remember, in SAMS, the search function is configured to use the district facility ID number. And so you'll type that in, click enter, and it will browse you right to the facility that you're searching for. So here's the facility, and you'll see here's all the features. There's all the attributes for this particular stormwater asset, and you know, you can scroll down, and we'll show you some more of the how to scroll in and get into viewing inspections and pulling up as-built plans in other tutorials. This icon to the right of the magnifying glass is the add function. I will show you how to use this in a later tutorial, but the idea here is this is how you add new assets to SAMS. So if you're going to add a new pond or a new treatment swale or ditch block system, we'll use this function here. But again, I will show you that in an upcoming tutorial. To the right, the three lines or three dots, if you click on it, it opens up a menu and it provides a couple of other functions. So the first one is map contents. Again, shows you some of the assets that are currently loaded in SAMS. But if you click on the layer feature, what this does, and I'm going to scroll out just so you can see how this works. It gives you the ability to turn off and on various layers. So you can see there's the pond layer and turning that off and on. Linear treatment layer, you can see that's turning off and on. And then linear conveyance, you can see how that's cycling off and on. This function is going to be very valuable to you as SAMS continues to grow and incorporate additional assets such as outfalls and pipes and inlets and grates and manhole structures. This map's going to become very busy, and so this will allow you to turn off and on the various layers that you want to work in. The other option is base maps. So if you would like to view different map backgrounds, such as an aerial imagery, you can come into, again, I'll just click on the three lines, come to base maps, and then you can select whichever background you want. So let's say you want an aerial image, and then you can zoom in and gives you nice, clear, you know, clearly be able to see the stormwater asset that you're interested in. And if you'd like to get road names, you can come back in here and click, you know, the streets option. Gives you roadway labels and cross streets and things of that nature. The measure tool, this is helpful if you're trying to obviously measure, let's say the distance from, let's say you want to measure the distance from the road to this particular stormwater feature. You can do that, and you can see it's 430 feet from State Road 46 to this stormwater pond. You can also measure area, and we'll set that to acres. And let's say you just wanted to get the perimeter of this particular stormwater pond. And if you want to really fine tune it, you can click on these little vertices and move it to be more precise with what you're trying to measure. And you'll see as you click on it, it just keeps growing, giving you more options. So you can get pretty detailed with your measurement if you want. And so you see that pond is about 6 acres in size. When you're done doing the measure tool, just click done, and you'll be back to your normal map. So those are some of the general tools and features for the collector application.